Hi guys, and welcome to Anastasia's Beverly Hills Facebook live stream. Sorry for the delay, I was having some technical issues. My name is Rania, and some of you may know me as Rania Bella Marie MUA from Instagram. I'll be conducting today's live tutorial, and basically I'll be recreating this eyeshadow look, mainly using Anastasia products. If you have any questions, or I've not expressed myself clearly, make sure you comment below. And yeah, that's basically it. I've already started my base and done the whole face and one eye. I'm gonna quickly, as we're waiting for more people to log in, I'm gonna quickly go through and explain some the products that I've used on my face. So let's start off with the foundation. So I've used the Anastasia Beverly Hills Stick Foundation in the color Natural. So as you can see, it might look slightly lighter than my face, but I usually go one shade lighter because the contouring will even everything out. I've got oily skin, so this foundation, the Stick Foundation, works perfectly for me. It keeps, hello Michelle, it keeps any shine away and things like that. I'll also use the Anastasia Beverly Hills Contour Stick in Mink. So basically just to give myself a bit of shadow here. Hi Anastasia! Thank you for allowing me to do this, such an honor. And I used the Anastasia Contour Kit in Medium, and I highlighted my cheek areas with the Sun Dipped Kit. And my favorite color is the Summer color, so I'll show you this as well. Just here. So yeah, I'm just gonna wait for a few more people to log in, and then hello from Scotland. Wow, it's 3 a.m. It's 2 p.m. in Sydney, Australia right now, and very hot, so I'm trying to stay cool in this air-conditioned house. So yeah, like I said, if you have any questions or I miss anything, make sure you comment below and I'll try my best to answer everything. Some of you have asked, thank you for the nice makeup. Lipstick I'm wearing, I decided to go for something colorful, and one of my favorite colors is Soft Lilac by Anastasia liquid lipstick. It goes on beautifully, very pigmented, long lasting, so I highly recommend it. Oh, thank you everyone. Oh, they're all so sweet. Hi guys. Hi Roxana and Shanila, I think it is, from New York. Thank you for watching. So I'm just gonna wait for a few more people to log in, and then we'll get started. Now I'll be using my Anastasia mirror to conduct this look. If you want me to get closer, please let me know. If my lighting is not good enough, let me know as well. I'll try and fix everything now before I actually get into the tutorial. As for my eyelashes, I decided to go for something soft and wispy. I went with this brand called Penthouse, and I'm using the lashes in Topaz. So you can see they're very soft and wispy lashes, but because it's a soft and romantic look, I thought I'll go with soft eyelashes as well. Hi from Mexico. Hola. I don't know if you say hola, but I'm going to say hola. So yeah, I'm just gonna wait a few more seconds and then we get started. In the meantime, if you like to share this tutorial with your friends or family or anyone like that, go ahead. And also, thank you so much, Lynette, you're so cute. I will also be posting this eye look on my Instagram page, and I'll mention all the deets once again there. So if you miss it on here a few times, then I'm going to mention everything, all the deets again on my Instagram page when I post the eye look. So let's see, I think, shall we get started? What do you reckon, guys? Comment yes if you want me to go ahead and start. I don't know how many people. Yes, I'm Aussie, Sydney, Australia. Thank you so much everyone. I'm a bit nervous, so keep that in mind. So yeah, and I also wanted to do something. I'm going to mention all the eyeshadows in a second, so I'm going to mention them as I'm going through the tutorial. And I want to go something soft and basic and something easy for everyone to catch up to. So yes, we all love Anastasia, and like I said, it's mainly 99% of the products I'm using are today Anastasia products, and I will be going ahead and explaining every product that I've used. I think I'm receiving quite a lot of yeses to go ahead and start. So how about we go ahead and start? So I've already started with my base. Just, you know, just using anything to conceal the area. Nothing too heavily because you don't want it to be cakey and things like that. So let's go ahead. I'm going to use my first eyeshadow, which is the Anastasia single eyeshadow in Fresh. It looks a lot lighter in the camera, I can see right now, but it's more of a natural beige color. And what I love about Fresh is when you put it on, it just gives you like an even tone. So I like to have that as my base. And I'll be using my Anastasia A24 brush to apply the base on. So let's go ahead. So like I said, if I'm too fast or speaking too much, just let me know and I'll slow down. Yes, I live in Sydney, guys, Sydney, Australia. So let's go ahead and apply the base all over the lid, the crease, right to the top of the brow bone. It's just a very light, basic color. I also find that when I apply a base, my eyeshadows blend so much better because the concealer or the primer isn't, you know, catching on the color. So see, there you go, we've got already a base color. So once again, I've used the Anastasia single eyeshadow in Fresh. So that's that. Now I'm gonna go on to my crease color and what I call the transition color. And one of my favorite transition colors are, hi Megan, thank you so much for following me on Instagram. Thank you for your kind words. I'll be using Fawn, and what I love about Fawn is it's not too orange, not too brown. I find it to be the perfect transition color. And why I call it a transition color is because I always like to have a color that's in between the light and the dark to make sure that your blending is flawless. And for that, I'll be using the A25. So it's a nice, small, fluffy brush. So I'll be using that to blend through the transition color. So I start off usually from the back and work myself in just circular motions, just blending it through. So it's a very soft eyeshadow color, but it's perfect as a transition color. So you can see I'm just gonna go in and add just a little bit more. Now, some of you are asking what lipstick I'm wearing. Once again, I'm wearing the Anastasia liquid lipstick in Soft Lilac, which is this color here. It's beautiful, very pigmented, and goes on very nice. And don't be scared to sometimes use your fingers to blend out the eyeshadow. I find that sometimes it blends out much nicer. Hi Nana from Malaysia. Thank you for joining me on my tutorial today. So here we go. Okay, now we're going to start with the three-dimensional look. And what I like to do is for this look, I'll be using the color, the single eyeshadow, Anastasia single eyeshadow in Fudge. It's like a chocolate brown. I love this color, so easy to blend and it's so buildable, so you can go a light brown or, you know, go darker. So once again, it's the Anastasia single eyeshadow in Fudge, and I love using this brush, this Anastasia double handed brush, and it comes usually in her eyeshadow kits, so in the Modern Renaissance or the Mario palette. So they come in that, and I like to use the flat side, which is a bit of a chunkier flat side. And I like to just dip the Fudge into it. And what we're going to do is we're just going to add it on the inner and outer corner of the eye. And I think what's really important with this look is that you stay on the crease, on the lid, sorry, and not go outside. So see how I'm staying just here? Don't go out all the way here. Just stay in the lid and blend it through halfway, so you get right to the middle here. Now don't worry about adding too much color now, because we will go in at the end and apply some more color to darken the whole look together. So once you've done the front, you're just going to do the end. Let me know if I'm holding, I know when I hold the mirror too high up, my screen gets a bit lighter, so I'm trying to avoid that. So just
keep the mirror down.
I'm trying to see what I'm doing but showing you guys at the same time. Now don't worry so much about the blending. So what we're doing is we're just applying the color now. We are going to blend everything together with the blending brush. So this is basically just me adding. I'm actually going to try and do this looking at my screen rather in the mirror, because it's changing the color of the. So just add on a little bit more here. And then what I like to do is just a tiny bit on the top lid here, so I can blend it all in together. Okay, so I'm gonna go in back in with my A25 brush, take my fawn eyeshadow again, just dab it on just lightly. And now somebody asked if I use circular motions always. I do. I don't know what it is. I always end up using circular motion. The only difference is whether I'm moving my brush out or in. So if I want to bring in the eyeshadow, I usually bring it in, go inwards. If I want to spread the eyeshadow out, I'll spread it out. So once I see that this is more even, I stop there. I think blending is so important, and just the pressure of the blending as well. This brush is so amazing because it's so soft, so it blends the work really well. So once again, it's the A25 brush. It's very fluffy and beautiful. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go in now and add the shimmer color. See this beautiful golden peachy color. Now this single eyeshadow is called Peachy Sorbet. So you can see I've used this. I've already hit pan with it, or almost hit pan. And I'm going to use the MAC Fix Spray to wet the brush. You can just use water. You don't have to really use anything else, but I just have it here so it's convenient for me. And I'm going to use the A24 brush to just, do you press hard or lightly? I press harder on the darker eyeshadow, and I press lightly to blend the eyeshadow through, because I think the lighter you press, the more blendable the eyeshadow is. So let me go ahead and just, sorry guys, I'm just going to use my mirror quickly to just add the color in the center, so you can see what I've created here. And what I like to do is see how this has a soft smudge look. And now we'll go ahead, like I said, don't be scared to use your fingers. Your fingers can be amazing sometimes for blending. And I'm just going to lightly blend it through with my fingers. And now we're going to go back with the double-sided brush and the color Fudge to redefine the brown shades. Somebody just asked why I watered my brush. The only reason is sometimes when you wet your brush, you get a more intense shine from it. So I like to do that just to get that really nice pop happening with the eyeshadow. So yeah. And what did I use on my eyebrows? Well, stay tuned, because I'll be doing my eyebrows at the end, because I haven't done one. I've done one and not the other, and I'll go through the products soon. So now that I've added the dark fudge on both sides, once again, we're going to go back to fawn, and we're going to blend it all together until we're happy. This is, for me, this is a very easy, very wearable look. And the good thing about this is you don't have to use these brown and gold tones. You can do this with any other shades. So if you can do this look with a pink color, you can do it with purples or blues or greens. The main thing is achieving this 3D look by pressing the highlight or the lighter shade on the center of the lid. What was the center? Okay, so the center one, the shiny part here, the golden peachy, is called Peach Sorbet. So once again, I'll be mentioning all the deets on my Instagram page. So if you've missed anything, Instagram Rania_Bella Marie. _MUA, and you'll find all the deets there. Okay, so go ahead and blend everything together. Now that I'm happy with my blending, what I'm going to do is I want to define the lash line, but I don't want to apply an eyeliner all over the eyes. I just want to define my eyelashes just around the edge here, and for that what I'm going to do is I'm going to use one of my favorite brushes, which is once again the Anastasia Swish brush, and I'm going to use the Anastasia Waterproof Cream Color in Jet. So it's the black gel liner, it's smudge proof, it's waterproof, so you have to work bit quickly with it because you don't want to let it dry, because once it's dry you can't really smudge it, so that's why it's called smudge proof. So we're going to take some of that and apply it right on the edge here of my eyelashes, very lightly, nothing too much, so very lightly. And then I'm going to go in with my brush which has the fudge color on it, and just quickly blend it out to smoke the liner out, just very lightly, just like this. So it doesn't make that much of a difference, but when you apply the eyelashes, it will give you that beautiful smudged look just up towards the outer corner. How many coats of eyeshadow do you recommend for a day look? Look, I've used 4 colors today. I think you should always have a base color and transition color and then a darker shade. So I think 3 colors will be enough, but 4 is the ideal thing. And the good thing is with Anastasia, I think she does like a special where you can buy the single eyeshadows for $12, or there's a deal where you buy 4 eyeshadows and you get her palette, empty plastic palette, for free as well. So I would recommend that. So always have a base color, which is always a lighter color, a transition color, which is like a medium shade, a darker color to, you know, to outline the edges or anything like that. And it doesn't hurt to have a shine, you know, like a pigmented satin color, to either do something like this or to have it all over your lid color. So I think yeah, I think that answered. Yes, it's 4 for $40, so 4 eyeshadows for $40, so you save $8 and you get the empty plastic palette for free as well. So thank you, Anastasia. Look, some people are saying whenever they do that 3-dimensional look, it gets really messy. I think it takes practice. When I first did this, I didn't know what I was doing as well, but I think the more you practice, the better you get at it. So it's all in the practice. So I'm self-taught. So when I first started, if you go down on my Instagram page and you look at some of my pictures, you'd be horrified at some of the eye makeup looks. But I left them there on purpose because I want people to see that, you know, you improve with time and practice. Okay, so let's keep going. So I'm gonna now mascara. You can use any mascara. All we're doing is we're just mascaring the eyelashes, just so that, you know, they're coated black. So when you apply the eyelashes, they don't seem gray or powdery. So we're just gonna lightly apply the mascara on, just like this. And then I'm going to go ahead and apply my lashes. So once again, my lashes are by Penthouse, and I'm wearing these wispy lashes just because I think they're perfect for this look. So what I recommend you do is when applying the glue on the lashes, let it sit there for a few seconds before you apply it on your eyes, so it gets nice and tacky, and then you'll find that it'll sit on your eyelashes so much easier and better than it being wet and slippery. So let it dry for a few seconds. I'll read. Yes, I'll be doing my eyebrows in a second. So towards the end, I'll be doing my eyebrows, guys. So just be patient, and then I'll go through the product breakdown as well. Hi, which eyeshadow did you use? The one that is so bright. So the one on the center of the lids, that's Peach Sorbet. So it's a gold peachy color. Hi Cynthia from Texas, thank you for watching. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and apply the eyelashes. So I like to use tweezers, and of course I'm using my Anastasia tweezers, and just make them sit nicely on your I hope the glue didn't dry while I was talking so much. Should be fine. Okay, so I'm going to press them in to make sure they're stuck and they don't fall while I'm doing my eyebrow tutorial. Okay, there we go. So eyelashes make such a difference. I find that eyelashes always complete the look. So as you can see, I've got the eyeshadow, you know, I would have done the look within 2 minutes without explaining. So I highly recommend doing a 3-dimensional eyeshadow look because it's so easy and pretty. Bolivia, hi Sarita, thank you for watching. So let's blend this look together. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to now do my lower lash line, and for that I'll be using once again the swish brush and the waterproof cream color in jet, and I'll show you what I like to do to define it. I don't like usually a heavy look, but I think, you know, you can see here it's naked and then the definition just adds to make the eye more bold. So I take my swish brush and the jet color and I lightly apply it right on my lower lash line. Just very lightly, not all the way in, just up to here. I find that if you don't bring your eyeliner all the way in, it just makes them pop and seem a lot bigger. Then what I'm doing is using once again my double-sided brush and the color Fudge. Very lightly, you don't have to apply a lot, just smudge it. And I'm going to look here because I know the color keeps changing. Once you've done that, so very lightly, very basic, then what I like to do is go in with the fluffier end of the double-sided Anastasia brush using my fawn color. I'll just blend it now. I just find that it gives it a nicer finished look. Very lightly, because it's such a light color, it just blends. Thank you so much, Brittany from Mestina, New York. You're so cute. Thank you for your lovely and kind words, guys. I really appreciate it. And I'm glad you guys like my tutorial. Just wanted to do something basic and easy for everyone to follow. So here we are. And now I'm going to go in with the mascara, and just mascara, and once again any mascara will do. Just mascara your lower lash line. Okay, and here we are. We've completed the eye look, and we're going to jump on the eyebrows. So I'm fortunate enough to have, you know, thick eyebrows already. What I like to do is just mainly define them and just bring them out. So you can see this side is already done, so it's not defined and dark, and this one's lighter. And the two products that I cannot live without are, of course, the Anastasia Dip Brow in dark brown. So I've almost finished, so there isn't much left, so sorry about that, guys, but as you can see, that's the dark brown color. And the Anastasia Beverly Hills Duo eyeshadow in dark brown, so I've used that a lot as well. And what I like to do is I like to use the dip brow to define the lower brow line, and then for the eyeshadow, the brow shadow, to fill in the rest. I just don't want it to look too dark and extreme, so this is why I tend to do that. Okay, so what I'm going to be using is the Anastasia brush in number 15. So I'm going to use that to now define, and this is going to be hard because I have to use my mirror for that. So I'm going to use some of the dip brow. So I'm using the dark brown here, and I'm going to go ahead, and what I like to do is I like to start from the center and work myself. So see how it's already starting to define the lower brow. Thank you so much, Momina. And then I like to arch So define the arch of my brow. So I've recently changed my brow shape. I used to have a more really arched one, and I found that a softer, slightly round look is suiting me a lot more. Now we're going to go to the front and define the front area here. And I think what's really important is that when you use the dip brow and you do define your lower lash line, that you actually blend that dip brow up, because you don't want to have that harsh line happening there. Okay, I think I'm almost done with the dip brow. I'm just going to go one more time. And the thing I love about the dip brow is it's so easy to use. I know some people say it's hard. Like I said, once again, it's all in the practice. Once you know how to use it, you cannot live without it. So it just makes my eyebrows perfect. Okay, so now that I've done that, I'm going to go in with the Anastasia dark brown eyeshadow, brow duo. What lippy am I wearing? I'm wearing the Anastasia Beverly Hills liquid lipstick in soft lilac, because I just love that color. It's not too pink, not too purple, it's just a right shade. Okay, so I'm filling in now, and you can see what I like to do when I do my eyebrows is I just do light strokes. I don't do a straight line or anything like that. I just want a natural but defined look. And when I come to the front, I just do like an upward motion. And once again, don't be scared to use your fingers. So we're almost done. So here we are. So now I've, mostly evened them out. If you've gone overline or anything like that, the thing that I like about the powder is that it's easier to blend out if you've done a mistake and things like that. So they're not quite twins, but they're very close. I'm trying to anyway. So once I've done this, I'm gonna go in and just highlight the brow bone area. And once again, I'm gonna use the same highlighter that I've used on my upper cheek, which is from the Sun Dipped Glow Kit, and I'm using Summer. So I'm just going to grab it out and just show you guys, because this is one of my favorite highlighters. It shines bright. Okay, I'm going to go in with my Anastasia A14 brush, and because I already did everything so clean, I don't really need to clean underneath it. But if you feel that you need to conceal, go ahead and do that, but I don't feel the need today. So I'm just going to go ahead and just add some highlighter just to make it pop just a little bit. And the highlighter actually cleans the area up as well. So there we go. We are pretty much done. So what we're gonna do now is because I love the highlighter, and I've already almost done with my tutorial, and I'm not worried about being too oily looking or anything like that. I'm just gonna go in with the Summer Glow and just define my cheekbones again, upper lip slightly. So this is basically the finished look. Once again, for everyone asking, I used the Anastasia liquid lipstick in soft lilac. For those who missed it at the front of the beginning of the tutorial, I used all over the face the Anastasia stick foundation in natural, which is slightly lighter than my skin tone, but the reason I use this color is because by the time I contour and powder, it turns out perfectly. I also used the Anastasia stick contour in mink, so basically just to contour my cheekbones and that big nose of mine. So we did that. I don't have my medium contour kit here, but I used the Anastasia medium contour kit just to contour around the face, and then just blend everything together. And once again, I used the glow kit, the Sun Dipped Glow Kit, with the color Summer on the cheeks. I'll go back to the eyeshadows because people are asking about the eyeshadows. So we started off with the Anastasia single eyeshadow in Fresh as a base, we then followed, or I followed then, with the single eyeshadow in Fawn as my transition color. I then applied the single eyeshadow in Fudge, which is like a chocolate brown, on the outer and inner corner of the eyes, and sealed it with the color Peach Sorbet, which is a goldy peachy color, just on the center of the lid, just to give it that 3D dimensional look. We then applied some nice eyelashes and some smudged some the gel liner, the jet color, which is quite black and beautiful, on the outer corner and on the lower lash line, and then smudged some of the eyeshadows there as well. I hope you liked my tutorial. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for all your beautiful words. And yes, my accent, the Aussie accent, or I don't know what, I speak a few languages, so I've probably got a few accents going there. If you want to know more details about this eye look, I will be posting a close eye shot of this look on my Instagram page, and I will be mentioning all the deets there. I honestly hope you liked it. Thank you so much, Anastasia and Kaylin, for giving me the opportunity to do this tutorial. It was actually more fun than I thought it was. And thank you for everyone for the lovely comments, and I hope you enjoyed it all. Thank you. Bye.